Hey guys, Michael Ensel with Advertising Report Card here. Just wanted to hop in and give another ClickUp tutorial on the Home tab. So this is an example of how to actually schedule your day. Wanted to do another video on this just to give a quick example. So right now I have multiple tasks on my to-do list today scheduled. So what I did is I made sure that they were all on my calendar and I can see some of these tasks go hand in hand. They'll be right next to each other and they are able to get done in conjunction with each other, like these Oracle setup and deep sync. Like these things are something that can happen hand in hand, even though it's two different tasks. So I put them on their own block and I make sure my day's scheduled and that it makes sense logically. And then what I do is I take a quick glance at what I've scheduled myself for the next day to see if there's anything that's extremely priority driven that needs to get added to the calendar. And if anything on here is extremely important that needs to get moved up today, I will. Since it's not, what I'm going to do is hop into my overdue tab. So the main thing why this is really important is it shows you the due dates and it shows you the things that are falling behind. A lot of these tasks that you can see here are over a month old. Reason being is that they're individual tasks or question tasks or things that weren't high priorities. But now that they're getting this late and they're sitting on the list, what I would do is go through these tasks, look at the latest comments, and immediately start saying, okay, do I need to change the date on this? When's the last time that this was updated? So it looks like I'm looking for a follow-up here, didn't get a follow-up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the date. I'm going to change the date to today. I'm going to add it to my calendar. And then I'm going to follow up. Since this is late, I'm going to move this also to urgent. Reason being is that it looks like this task is pretty much done, but there's just a lack of communication and clarity. So I think that this is something that can probably get resolved fairly quickly. So it's already tracked 2 minutes on the task. I'm just going to add 3 here to make sure everyone knows, hey, this isn't meant to be a devoted task. Let's just knock it out and get it done. So that is now on the list, and you'll see on your today to-do list that item get added, and you'll also see it on your calendar. So that's the main thing I wanted to talk about is making sure that your day is covered on your calendar in ClickUp. And then once that's done, going through your overdue task and starting to filter overdue task into your day's ClickUp, because looking at overdue of over 100 items, like right now you can see I have 200 items overdue. Reason being is that I would say 50% of this list is probably either done, just needs a status update to be completed, or it needs to be prioritized. So the other 50% of this stuff are things that are actually late that need to get moved and trickled into this. But it's intimidating to look at such a huge to-do list, and it's hard to say, okay, well, what do I need to do first? Another thing you can do on this is use the priority tool. So you can sort on all things that are overdue by their priority, which is a great tool as well to help. And you can also see here sometimes things that get missed just from yesterday you can add onto the list. But yeah, I wanted to show you just as an example, this is what we want to see when it comes to organizing task management, because we don't want to see tasks fall behind. There's a lot of times too on my today list, I'll add items on here that can get pushed a day or two. For instance, the setups, these setups here, they can get pushed today. I can move these till tomorrow and move some things from the overdue list back into my calendar. But the main thing at the end of the day, unless you are owning a company and have a million tasks going on like me, if you're just in charge of one role or one department, it's a lot easier to manage this because all of your tasks are going to be in the same realm of what department you're in. As you can see here, we have all of our different departments mapped out. But yeah, the only other thing I was going to recommend that I'm going to do a different video on is you can create your own dashboard as well. And in your custom dashboard, what you can create is a report that lets you manipulate this information even more so that you can easily figure out what is due and when it is due. Another cool thing, just wanted to hop in real quick and show scheduling wise. We'll do the web design department as an example. On these views at the very top, you can change the list by status. You can change it by people who it's assigned to. You can change it by due dates. All the filters are right here, and you can create filters basically out of anything. on the list, so to create your own view. And you can also save that view, where you can say pin view, so I can keep this view and make sure it's available or default to me, or you can even make a template out of the view itself or make it your personal view. Let's say you wanted to take a look at everything across a calendar. You can just click on the calendar view, and what it'll show you is all the tasks set. And the best thing about this is you can see tasks across all dates, and if you wanted to move a task, you can just drag and drop that task to the next day, and it'll reschedule for that day. So it's drag and drop here. Another cool thing you can see is tasks that are on statuses of the past. So these red tasks are actually meant for final report. So this isn't even the department. These are all red because they are assigned to me now for final report. So as I go through and clear these tasks off from their status, they'll all change to complete. So I wanted to send this quick video on just organizing to-do list and task list. It's very helpful, and I recommend highly using Home for all task management and for communication with your team across all individual tasks. Use the notifications tab. If you have any questions about how to use ClickUp more efficiently, feel free to reach out and let me know. This is Michael Ensor with Advertising Report Card.